functional takeoff. The critical action things that require instantaneous action, where you don't have a whole lot of time to think, guys will try to think about those ahead of time. So
one of the specifications added in 1954 was that the F-105 should be capable of in-flight refueling, another recent innovation already being widely used. With an aeroplane like the F-105, this was a tricky proposition. For the fighter pilot to slow down to the same speed as the tanker left him with insufficient airflow over the wings to maintain lift. The top speed of the tanker and the lowest speed of the 105 were very close. And as you see, the fighter becomes very hard to maneuver, especially in the turbulence of the larger plane. The tests confirmed the difficulty for the pilot of the fighter, and although successful couplings were made, the system remained largely impractical, not due to any failure of the F-105, but because of the inadequacies of the tankers. Having the drogue trail from the wingtip rather than from the tail of the plane removed the operation from the worst of the larger plane's turbulence and facilitated matters somewhat, but the tendency to stall remained. Numbers still required overcoming the same problems that the USAF had set. It had to be developed into a multi-role, all-weather...
Pre-contact.
3-4, you're clear to contact.
3-4.
20.
Has you loud and clear. You're cleared left observation.
Copy the maiden one and clear left observation. Reach 116. Maiden 01. Switch is safe and nose cold.
116 copies, and we'll take your tail number when able.
Salt Lake Center, Latitude 873 Papa Charlie, checking in 240. Latitude 873 Papa Charlie, Salt Lake Center.
Still 50. Okay. If possible.
That'll work, thanks.
It's about 60 feet. Okay. Very strong platform. Five two's contact. Contact interphone.
134.45. 3445, Delta 2406, bye-bye.
0352, autopilot is back on, cleared pre-contact when ready.
47, contact flight center 128.55.
52 breakaway,
12855, guys, 4747. Southwest 4564, contact flight center 128.55.
And he's well clear.
4564. Flight center, guys, 6543, Papa 295 for 320. Hello guys, 55,
Hey, no problem, Tower.
Solid
Climbing to the
Center,
Tower Lock 230. They got your request for 200 direct love lock. Just go to 21 for now. Going. Contact. Buddy, offload complete. There's 15. One field drone offload complete. Disconnect. Disconnect.
5-1, radio check to the air.
Back and clear. Utah 5-1 plane. Search.
Utah 5-1, radio check. He's over there at 10 feet. Contact. Very good.
With its software bugs fixed, Boeing's X-plane is back in the air. Navy planes have a fuel probe designed to plug into a drogue basket at the end of a hose dangling from the tanker. But during Boeing's first refueling attempt, the basket flies dangerously close to instruments mounted on the nose. These test sensors are used only for evaluating the plane's performance. But if the basket breaks them off, they may be sucked into the engine. That could bring down the plane. And that's not the only problem. When the refueling basket makes it onto the probe, it fails to seat properly, sending gas everywhere but the tank. In a blow to the Boeing effort, aerial refueling is ruled out as too dangerous.
I'm sure that Boeing's engineering staff was somewhat puzzled by all this.